Hello, hello, hello to all my wonderful, fantastic friends across this world. Hello, mein Liebe. Hello, my love. Hello, all of my friends. And I am just so happy to be here today. I have a fantastic video for you today. Such wonderful ideas. Energy is flowing and love is flowing and happiness is flowing. And I want you to get in on that. I want you to raise your hands and lift up your eyes into the hills and receive the energy that God has for you today. That our source is provided. That source is welling up inside of you, providing ideas and creative power and energy, and you're putting it aside for less important things. You're busy, but you've got to take time to realize what you got on the inside and let it flow out. Get out that canvas and start painting that painting. Get out those journals and start journaling. Get out your books and start writing them so you can get them published. Get all of your engineering ideas together. Get your paper down and start inventing things. Draw them out and let that mind begin to work. Let that source within you begin to flow and let them ideas begin to come. Get them ideas for new videos, for new things that you want to take a video of, for new ideas you want to put out on video, for new things you want to tell the YouTube audience. Let it begin to flow now. Let it begin to flow. Oh, yes. The woman that had the issue of blood said, if I could but touch the hem of his garment, I know I'd be healed, lifted up out of my depression, my fear, whatever it is. Said, all I got to do, and he's passing by this way, is just reach that garment, and we know that Jesus is with us now more than he ever was in his glorified body. Oh, yes, he's walking to and fro within us right now, and his hem of his garment is flowing over us and in us and through us, and all we have to do is reach out and receive that energy and that creative power this morning. And I want to shout out, give a special shout out this morning to Marta Larzayas, MartaLaurazayas. One of my favorite channels and certainly my favorite gal. She comes on there with a cheerful attitude every time she makes a video and has such a marvelous smile and always makes herself look wonderful and comes on there and gives you all kinds of good ideas of every kind, all kinds of variety. I mean, products for your car, new electronic items that come out that help you in your car and in your house and in your life, and new things for your kitchen, new things for your living room, comes out with new beauty products to help you with your skin care, your hair, and all that, and new products to help you with nutritional. You're losing weight and having the proper nutrition gives you health ideas and just generally takes care of you all the way across the board. And so you need to watch all of her videos. They're marvelous. And then I want to say hello to Helena Alex, which has a lot of marvelous music. She has music in English, and music in Polish, and music in Spanish. All of those different languages, and but they're all good. And I love that Polish music. It's just marvelous. You need to listen to it and find out. And Lady, she has a lot of marvelous videos, and there's so many out there, and I'm going to get to them all as the days go by. But I was saying, we need to realize what we have, the dominion we have, the energy that we have, and begin to let that help us in our daily lives to lift ourselves above any fears that we may have. And now, we know that we can throw out all statements and ideas and any kind of suggestion of sickness or worry or lack or fear or depression, and we can know that right now I am totally perfect and totally good. You know, we have been given the gift of being created in the image of a perfect, harmonious God, and we are perfect and harmonious ourselves. We only have to lift up our eyes to receive that and know and make the affirmation every day, if not every hour. I am totally good and complete and perfect and one with all peace and harmony. And know that you are. Know that you are one with all peace and harmony. Oh, Latakasa, right now I receive that peace and harmony. Oh, yes, whatever little sickness I may have. I may feel just a little ache here or something. But I am going to lift up my hands and my eyes right now and get healing of that. I feel healing all over my body. I feel like jumping and dancing and leaping and turning flips, and I feel like I'm getting younger all the time. Oh, yeah, so we have the gift that we can maintain our youth. Oh, even the scripture says over and over, you shall run and not be weary, and you shall walk and not be weary, and run and not faint. You shall mount up with wings as an eagle, and it says your eyes shall not dim in your old age. It said your strength will be maintained, and you'll have strength. And you let the people say, I am strong. I am strong. I am full of power and strength. Never say I am weak. Never say I am ill or sick, but always say I am lifting up in strength. You know that's backed up by the scripture. Not just one scripture, not just the Holy Bible, but it's also in a lot of other scriptures too. All across the world, the scriptures that people have says that there is no mortal person. Now, what I mean by mortal person, that means a person that has to get decrepit or corrupted or has to wear out or just get physically deformed or crippled or any of these kinds of things, or has a life that is subject to sickness and illness and disease, or a life that is subject to death. We are an immortal soul. We were created as immortal soul. How in the world can anybody look at that and say, I'm created in the image of an immortal, eternal God, and yet I'm going to die and cease existence? Or I'm gonna wear out my years trying to fight off sicknesses and diseases. I'm going to wear out my years with less than full abundance. I'm going to have to struggle to just make it and not even have enough to eat and all these kinds of things. How can people say that? And that's all mortality, and it's all mortal suggestion. And your brain will come to you with these things. But in the back of your mind there, where God is talking to you and where your soul, your immortal soul exists, it's telling you, I am abundant. I am full of energy. I am full of youthful power. I am as good as if I was 19 years old right now. And I can do it all. And I can maintain that. Clear up until my later years, the latest years, I can maintain a quality of life. And I believe that, and I act upon it, and then it does work out for me. I do feel that way. And I don't care, you're middle age, or you consider yourself elder or old age, or just between youth and middle age, or wherever you consider, it works for you. But all people are spiritual and immortal. And the greater our deep awareness of this fact, the greater will be our real abundance, health, and energy. Declare it, affirm it, know it right now. I am now all abundance. I am now all energy. And I am now all happiness. And you say, oh, well, some people say, well, no, that's not biblical. You're supposed to be weak and humble and all, and meek and mild and all of this. But over and over and over, Jesus said, I am come that you may have life living life, vivacious life. Springs of living water shall flow out of your innermost being. You shall have springs of life and youth flowing up and bubbling out of you. You should have bubbly joy. That joy will bubble out all over. The scriptures say that it'll bubble out all over. You will have great peace, the peace that creates a stress-free life, the peace that creates stamina in your life so that you can work hard without doing any damage to your body. You can maintain long hours of study or long hours of creativity with no damage to your body. And you can just continue like that because you have such great peace that nothing affects you in a negative way. And no reaction that you have is negative. You always react in love and joy and peace toward everything. You can gain that. It is promised. And certainly healing power is promised both for our own body and for us to have the power. You could say the power in your hands, but it's actually the power in your consciousness, and it's in the power in the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Word, if we say the right word, that's God talking. You say, rise up and walk. You say, I say, you will be healed. See, the scripture says you will be healed. And so that is God speaking to you, saying you are going to be healed. And he's saying you are now full of joy and happiness. All you have to do is receive it. There is never any real lack or energy of health. All of the worry we do throughout our life, and I've done some of it in my earlier years, all the worry that we do about lack or not having enough or worrying about tomorrow, worrying about the bills, all of that is nothing because it's all been taken care of already, and that abundance is already within us, ready to flow, and there's really no substance to lack or any less than full energy or health. But we do not ask enough questions. You see, that's one of the reasons why you have to meditate and get into a place where you are reflective, is because in that place of quietness, you're asking questions to infinite mind. You're asking God questions. You're saying, what do I have to do to have all this joy and peace and happiness? What do I have to do to have an abundant life? What do I have to do to create? Like say I'm going to build a big building, or I'm going to build a house. What do where is my inspiration? Can you give me some inspiration for how to do that better? How to make sure everything comes out perfect? And so you put these questions down about all of these things, and then you let God answer them for you. But if you don't ask the questions, you're not going to get the answers. But that's one of the things wrong, is we do not ask enough questions, because that infinite spirit is there ready and waiting to answer those questions, but we don't ask them. Make enough solid affirmations of truth regularly. Awareness. Remember this. The state of your awareness, as a man thinketh, so is he. The state of your awareness equals the love and the energy and the health and the joy and the abundance that you will have. Always it's the state of your awareness. Always be raising your awareness and asking God, our infinite source, infinite mind, asking, how can I raise my awareness? Every day you should spend time in reflection saying, what's the next step? And every time I ask what the next step is, he tells me. I'm told what the next step is, and I know and I hear in detail what the next step is in raising my awareness. But you got to get those questions down, and you got to get your affirmations going, and you got to get those affirmations deep. When I say I am full of energy, I get that deep down until I know it. You have to know it for yourself. You can't just hear it or read it. I have to know I'm full of energy and declare it. And if I know it, I'm going to be jumping and leaping and praising God, and I'm going to be shouting about it and exciting about it every minute of every day, because I know I've got it. And so if you know you got it down deep, then you know you can shout every minute of every day. and I will be visiting with you again tomorrow or later today. Have a good